Got to make sure if you are white, that you get preferential treatment.
White.
Now, obviously, Gustavo is appealing to a technical doxing, which is to say the revealing of non-public information, blah blah blah. And we could easily ask him what's stopping him from treating somebody rescinding their information from the public discourse and not desiring to have their public information revealed. What is stopping them from treating it that subsequent uh, revealing as if it were a doxing? Because for all intents and purposes, it is a doxing because that is information that they didn't want out that is being put out, even though it was previously put out, right? Because that's what happens is we come into these environments we don't know it's filled with predators and assholes and pieces of shit. Then you come to the better understanding. You make right? Real normal human type shit. Guess what? These niggas don't care because it's a white woman propagator.
I'm gonna mute you, Finley. I copy your information.
Monica is Monica is a top tier white in regards to her being able to generate attention. Other whites, especially if she were to like set off the bat signal, she can get other whites in here talking racial shit like in the blink of an eye, right? Especially if she's in distress or if it's a hot topic. Keegan, Manford, all the niggers just attacking ladies. That's better. But anyway, so Adrian, don't take it personal. I'm not saying take it personally. Don't let it bother you. I guess we're all acclimated to how chillism works. So I guess it's not that, we've adjusted. You know what I mean? That integrity, fairness, that's not good for entertainment value. And it's not good for white supremacy. So think about those things: entertainment, white supremacy, and construe all thoughts with regards to those two priorities.
Okay,
Can I respond to that? Really? My response to that in 30 seconds. Quick response to that. Well, the reason why I use a technical version of the word doxing because I need to respond to a lot of reasoning that you gave, which was something like when a person puts a picture out, the moment someone puts a picture out, the picture is out there forever. That was a lot of reason that she chose, and I'm using the same line of reasoning. Once you put a name out, it is out there forever.
Can I respond to that non-soliloquy
Also,
nonsense?
Lion, you're
I'm after Rich. Communicate after Rich, please, and thank you.
Yeah, my statement in the chat still stands, Talia, just so you know. No, Erica, I 100% disagree with you. Stop fucking simping for Monica. Monica deserves to be kicked from this room permanently because she constantly fucking doxes people. She constantly reports people's rooms and also accounts, as we can see with Brad's account, which got fucking clipped, and so many other people's accounts getting fucking clipped. And then also Chili's. Why are you calling him Gustavo? He no longer goes by that name. Why would you be doxing his information? I mean, that is a private name that he considers to be his name, is Gustavo, which he no longer uses on his account. So you should stop doxing him, Chili's, unless you want to get kicked the fuck out of the room as well, Monica. That fat, nasty fucking cunt. Monica was the fat.
Yeah, so in response to Gustavo's statement of the obvious that adds no value to the conversation, I'll just simply say the behaviors that Monica is engaging to is damaging to people who want to come here, talk shit, and enjoy themselves. And if for no other reason than I don't know, decency. Fuck, I'm falling for the trap again. There is no decency. It's all about entertainment. Monica's entertaining. We're talking about it. That's even more entertainment. There's no way out of this, Adrian. White split.
Bro, James said it's hard to drag. James said it's hard to drag Monica, and Beaver said you would need a tow truck. Just.
No, I didn't know y'all people were trying to get Monica kicked out of Phillism. That was not what I was saying. I was saying that rule is dumb and it's stupid, and trying to make it seem like it's not dumb and stupid. Had nothing. That was the only thing I wanted to share. Monica ain't going nowhere. So if this was a petition to get rid of her, that's stupid. I don't think that's going to work. So yeah. No, I never thought that was going to happen. I was just saying that rule is dumb as shit. And y'all should acknowledge it as the dumbest shit rule. That's it.
But I just want to say, lastly, Go ahead, Concrete.
What do you think the punishment should be for violating the rule?
The rule that she's not going to violate. Monica's not stupid. She's not going to violate
No.
the explicit rule.
It's a hypothetical. What should be the punishment if she
Are you
violates?
talking about if it was a real rule?
Yeah.
Not a stupid ass rule?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have enough thought in this room to matter. So y'all think what
Well,
you think.
James, I actually wanted to hear from you. So when you shut up. So when you want to shut up, shut your mouth.
Tally is
Yeah,
hypocritical.
I just wanted to ask Chili's actually what she thought the appropriate action should be when someone uses a name previously associated with the account that is no longer associated with the account.
I'm not sure, but I feel like the rules change. So just like I'm going to bring up a different situation about the rules changing. So, and this is actually in Monica's favor, okay? But it's not to defend Monica. It's about the inconsistency. Brad would threaten rape against Monica's family, and he would wish rape on her and her family. Okay, it was really disgusting. I didn't report him for that. I didn't like it. Maybe I should have reported him for that, but I didn't. In any case, Monica complained about it. And later on, there was a man who threatened rape against another man in here. He had a prison off with somebody in here. They were talking about their prison time, and they were talking about rape. He got booted. He got booted for that by the free speech advocate Gustavo. And so
No! Bro,
and
why
then
you use this dead name?
his excuse for that was, well, it's a free-ish space. It's a free-ish space. So this is what really irritates me. I feel like if we do establish a new rule, if Gustavo decides at the moment that something makes him uncomfortable, that person will get booted, or that person will get protected for the same shitty behavior, maybe it's more than shitty behavior. Maybe somebody did not want their name used for real reasons. I don't want to make it about myself, but many years ago I was doxxed, and there were some.
Wait, shut up.
I'm not going to go into details, but there were some terrible consequences. It was really, really bad, and I had to open a criminal case about it. Okay. I'm not saying that's what's happening in here, but that could be happening to somebody else, and we don't know. And it's not right for somebody to be able to manipulate the process and for the moderation to change and the rules to change to accommodate certain people who are favorites to the moderators, and I don't like that.
Quick response.
Yeah, and then
Quick response. There's going to be something like
no.
For the retro, I'm still the only consistent one. I've never booted somebody. So good try.
You did. You booted the man.
No,
Yes,
I
you did.
booted someone down.
No, you actually booted him from the room.
You're wrong about that, man. You're wrong about that. I moved. Their stuff is still in the chat. I moved him down, and they left the room because I didn't let him back up. I moved him down. Once again, I don't lose. No one's going to tell me.
Have you moved Brad down? Have you moved Brad down?
The only person that I booted ever was the only person that I booted.
He's not even the only one.
My response.
Chili.
It's my response. So the only person that moved out was Adrian, and that was for purposes of making a point to the room.
Me?
Yo, who did you boot?
What I get?
Yeah, Adrian, not you. Edmonds.
Oh, Edmund.
Yeah.
respectfully. Pause.
I've never got so much hate for being concealed. Why?
Let me jump in on this. So, first off, Rich, stop detonating because Gustavo is literally in Gustavo's fucking bio. Secondly, I think that rules should be implemented regardless of who the person is, right? So if I call Trayvon's name as his actual name, regardless of the
I just think you guys are a little bit too sensitive. Y'all need to really get the proper words fucking into that. You know, that's exactly what.
Thirdly, right? So people need to practice a little bit of fucking comprehension and like critical thinking, right? There's a reason why people change their names on the app because there are people here that
Kind of your audio went out.
No, we heard everything. It was at a fight.
Shut the fuck up, Rich.
Can you hear me
Shut
now?
up.
Can you
Yes.
hear me?
Is that doxing? Chili's, is that doxing right there? When Tally called Rich, because that's what
Actually, relax, man. Let me fucking finish my point, dude. So the ultimate point is people need to fucking use some critical thinking and understand.
Okay, but why was I moved down when it wasn't even talking?
Because you're fucking interrupting, you stupid ass. So if we implement the rules for what they are, people will stop doing it. There's a reason why Pulp removed her name, because there are people on this app that will do oh my fucking
Am I
last
the
name.
only one that's losing the mic?
No, I told you guys. Look, guys, it's a clubhouse thing. Some people can hear, some people can't. It's been going on. Like, this is the first time, it'll be the last time. It's not a mic issue. Everybody just thinks it's a mic issue. It's a clubhouse thing.
But right now, there's nothing, right?
It
Yeah.
just left the room, yes. He
Yeah.
probably thinks his mic is messing up. He left the room.
You know, I tried to help.
No one wants you.
I heard about the entire time.
I know. It's a clubhouse thing. Same thing happened to me earlier. Some people can hear, some people
Yeah, that's why I said I heard everything he said.
I had to
I know.
Oh, okay, I could.
Yeah. But I could see you were wrong, Tally.
Yeah, no, because
No.
I heard everything he said.
oh my god.
You're not this okay, Rich. Actually, listen, sweet. It is a clubhouse glitch. For some people, they need to update, some they don't.
And I
We
was.
know you heard him, but it did go out for other people.
I'm explaining shit. I just heard it.
Stop talking. No one's being mean to him. He's being mean to us.
Lady got a soft spot for the tism.
Yeah, you gotta be patient with the tism.
She works in healthcare. Concrete. That's what.
Your boy got booted by the app.
She got a soft spot for helping it.
Your boy got booted by the app. I want to make my last point. Last point is if people get punished, even if the crime isn't too big of a deal, right? Like, yes, Monica, if you call me Jack, I don't give a fuck. You can call me by whatever name you want to call me. I know, well, I hope you're not going to go and find me online and report me to some fucking medical board. But if you do call me Jack, it should be punished.
Wait, you said it was Jack or a kid?
In my circumstance, I'm using my name as a reference. I'm telling you, you can call me Jack or Hawko or Hawk Pop or Taco.
I can call you Taco? That's cool.
Listen, I cannot confirm nor deny previous medical malpractice cases.
Luke is not responsible for any procedure done under an alias that is not directly connected to any licensing or certifications that have a name lack thereof. Thank you.
Just fucking implement the rule and people will stop doing stupid shit.
Real quick, can I just say something real quick and I'm gonna jump out. So
Yeah, she said that she never had her name on that account. So I don't know where that came from, Monica. And I don't know who else said that. I don't know if that was Rich or whoever. Yeah, she didn't. She confirmed that was not on her original account. And Monica,
you're a liar. I don't believe
I'm gonna just say this.
You're lying. You're lying. You're lying.
We need to chill out.
Yeah, you're lying.
You're a Virgo. You need to chill out. You're born in '71. You need to chill out. That's all I need to say.
You're a liar.
I know I'm a liar. Nathan, Coconut Boy. What a weirdo, Coconut Boy.
Also, you're bad at math.
I think you're good at
math and English.
Yeah.
I'm great at math and I'm great at
Nate
English.
has told us several times his like age, and that's you're bad at math.
No, you're dumb. You dead, Tally. I was talking to my. You're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb.
Hey, baby, these things to read so juicy.
And that's actually those are kids. Those are clever times.
The way he said, "Oh, it's crazy."
It's okay.
I just want to say, this is not topic, but shout out to Lion for being a very interesting big brother yesterday. Thank you.
Did you say concrete?
Lady is only.
Concrete?
Oh, Adrian, later on, remind me. I have some small criticisms.
Voters of the 16th District, this is John Kidover. This is a press release that was issued today on behalf of my
Was I
campaign
present?
to
Was I present?
We're not. No.
Yeah, I don't take responsibility for shit in that room.
Okay, well, you're not there. Okay.
Lady is only so patient with me because she has to deal with Lion every fucking day.
I'm only so patient with you.
I'm gonna just move them down. I'm just gonna move them down.
Bro, I try to make a joke and you gotta step on my shit, Nathan.
Jokes suck, bro.
It's a joke. It's okay. I am so.
Do we not know the definition of jokes?
I spend time on the mental health floor in the mental ward,
Apply that.
in the psych ward.
What was it?
I spend time on the psych ward, and I have a lot of children. I have a lot of patients. Thank you.
What I tell you, concrete? Didn't I tell you? I told you.
Including Lion.
Like T and Panda,
I updated my bio for all of you, by the way. So my alias.
they don't get to run from CVAT.
Is a seething.
No, we don't have any.
You're a fat walrus, Monica.
But I think T and Panda welcome feedback, so I don't think it would hurt for you to reach out to them.
Actually, a
You
gangster.
dox people, Monica.
But I think y'all actually are hurting Monica's feelings. Have y'all thought about
That's fuck her feelings. I'm a
Monica is a gangster that loves fighting. She loves setting fires. She loves shooting niggas in the face. And she loves going down and telling police reports. She loves it all. She loves the whole game. She loves the legal side, the illegal side. She don't give a fuck.
How long y'all just stay on?
We what?
No, Lion's talking, so I'm trying to practice being submissive since
Oh my
like,
God.
you know what?
That's a fact.
You're right.
That's a fact.
You go right ahead.
Shut up, Tom.
So generally, like, if you are my man, you're retarded. Please don't talk to me.
You're the biggest retard
yeah,
ever. You have autism and you busting
Did
open
you
for
scroll up
two
in the
white
chat?
boys.
I definitely don't.
So what happened?
When you get in the prison bus to go visit your pappy, is he busting it open?
Let's see.
Let's
My
talk about that.
daddy's not in
Anyway,
prison.
Voters of the 16th District.
I'm sorry.
damn, I love me some fucking lady. We be
I'm sorry.
Tally, that's what you said, though.
Why are you so weird? And it makes me
Because you're annoying as fuck. You know,
because
you
it
always
makes me uncomfortable
you're
that you
annoying
get so
piece of
close to
shit.
your
I'll push you down
phone
to the
and
ground,
talking
Tally.
weird.
Stop over talking her because she was speaking. You don't like what she got to say, that's fine. But let her say.
You know what? Fuck that whore. Bye.
Bye, bitch. Anyway, so when it comes to by man, sure, okay, but I don't think it applies like to some
Would it be Diddy-esque if I said,
Are
Are you talking to me, Sally? You talking to me?
You gotta throw
no,
out there
I'm
where
just
you come
talking to. I said let's talk
What you
about
say,
it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't want. You know what?
Y'all are
Sorry, I can't hear you, Hag Up.
Let me be more specific. What I will do is get a bat, like a steel, aluminum, something bat, and bust all the men in the fucking kneecaps, because that's what you fucking deserve. But for my man, that's different. But you niggas, busting your kneecap.
Man, we need to do a historical documentary on the evolution of the angry black woman and where she first appeared in the African Sahara,
bonobos.
You know,
I don't think the women were angry.
plain lands.
The anger happened over
It was
here.
in the tall grass, and it was fall.
Why have you not come back home yet?
Usually like their eyes are really good at night, somewhere
Yeah.
around dusk to midnight.
I used to not think that my husband had autism, but now I'm starting to think he is.
I told you, lady.
I think
thought she had a special person. Then she went to the chillers up and they all like lying.
Lady, you can't be bringing that patience home.
I think that we should all be
Don't call
decent.
this lady. Already got the
Decent.
pregnant 5 times.
Okay.
It's the autism, Charlie. I'm so sorry. Let me control the autism. Do you need your Ritalin? It's orange. Okay.
No.
Ritalin was for the Jews. Ritalin was for the Jews.
Oh, eat the Clementine. Eat the Clementine, sweetheart. Anyway, go ahead, Charlie, please.
Yeah, just so aside from like basic decency, like courteous behaviors, that should happen between people, regardless of their gender. I don't think that I owe some extra level of courtesying or bowing to men in the general public. To my family, to my loved ones, sure, but to everyone, no.
Don't forget your white boss. You know you bow down to Ted every day. Hey Ted, how you doing? You want to
I
come?
thought she had a Jewish boss.
Hey, give us some details.
Yeah.
We're not actually. I've never seen a woman actually bow to any guy, especially here in the West. So what exactly do you mean by that? I know you're not being hyperbole, are you?
So you see how I'm expected to not
Who was that?
making
Who
those
was that?
airplane sounds is not going to make me
It wasn't
smile.
me, lady.
That is probably the height that his mother dropped him from on his head.
Damn.
Anyway, so decency. Like if you're speaking, I try not to speak over you. I think that's not gendered. I think that's just courteous behavior. But if you were to say, I'm a man and you better not talk while I'm talking, now that I'd have a problem with. That's what I meant. So I was being hyperbolic.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I think we can all agree to that. We don't really. I haven't as of yet encountered any man walking up to this woman going, "Hey, I'm a man."
Oh, follow me around on Clubhouse.
It's a man's world.
Ryan, follow me around.
No.
Clubhouse ain't real though.
I'm talking about in real life.
Oh, no, these people are y'all okay, yeah, with you.
I've never seen that as a kid. Some guy go, hey, tap your shoulder. Hey, I don't know if you know this, but I'm a man. And yeah, I'm kind of a big deal around these parts. Yeah. So what I say, bitch. I ain't seen it yet.
The real problem is we have this thing called group consciousness and in-group, out-group social dynamics. And the black woman's decided social dynamic is hell no. And so there's no way to stop it because she has to have self-respect from her homegirls, right? She has to be accepted by her homegirls, her aunties, and all of them have been saying, hell no. And guess what? Women are beautiful, women are desirable. So when she says, hell no, you better accept it, because if you don't accept it, she can get another nigga who will say, you know what, I'll accept it. And boom, that's it. That's all there is to it. It's just a plentiful of dudes and a society, or let's say a strategy of this is how we're going to all operate. Everybody agrees. Everybody operates the same way. And it basically leaves you no other option because they've all decided that they're going to behave this way. So there isn't like you can go someplace and find an alternate reality. This is it. Enjoy your Philippines.
Yeah, but those are lady boys.
No, that's all pussy.
Not quite the same. Yeah. Sure.
Rich said it all spins the same.
Lady boys don't pop 3 babies out the pussy.
And you know what's so
Well,
crazy?
you know, they thought Bono was a person, but he turned out to be a big shit. According to South Park, just saying.
I feel justified in speaking to him the way that I do. He doesn't abide by social norms. He doesn't deserve mutual respect.
By giving it.
Well,
He doesn't understand.
Saying if you want those perfect women, go to the
He
Philippines.
doesn't understand social cues.
It definitely ain't white and black women here in America.
That's the problem.
I just say
That's Fish Kelly because he deserves.
he's not human. I don't understand. You can't get mad at somebody who just, just came out from underneath a tunnel somewhere in New York.
Bro, how many times I had you run away from me, leave the room, rage quit? Fuck all you chimp ass niggas. Then just leave the room. I start
You
beating
know,
your ass.
what I have come to understand,
Here comes it hurts.
what I've come to understand about the white
No, that was your mother.
nationalism. Oh my goodness. See, this is going to be a prime example of my point that I'm about to make. What I've come to understand about white belt chillism is that this is a space where people to speak in a space that they think that their ideas are one of a kind, and it's super influential because in their regular life they are quiet as a mouse and no one really listens to them. So the reason why they are super impulsive, fight for the mic, and think that they will lose, or everyone is going to disappear before they get to say,
Look who it is. You're back. I knew you'd be back. You're like a fly caught in a web
they come
of
here.
despair.
It's not socially accepted anywhere else. Because granted, if we were in public and I was having a conversation with a group of people and you just started blurting out things in the midst of me talking, either one of two things might happen. I might pepper spray you, or I'm going to walk away from the conversation. Depends on my mood for that day.
Did you hear what Lady said about you lying?
You want to go where everybody
All I know is you mind
You
very
know
much
what, Maya?
hypocrite.
Lion, right now you're giving the PTR that you have. Don't say respectfully. Don't say you bunch of moms, because I honestly was present for whatever situation that occurred.
No, I wasn't
today,
talking
because
about
I had-
you. I was talking specifically about Nathan, the midget named Eric, and the demonic ass woman named Tally,
What about me?
and Monica's
He said
homosexual fat ass too.
that you are a short, hypocritical midget. That's what he said. You are.
Yeah, Ray, I thought you were leaving.
And for
You can call me
and
short,
for the
you can call me midget, but you can't say hypocritical. That's one thing I'm.
and for the
Here's the
3
matter.
billion. Hold on. For the 3,676,870 whatever time, Nathan is a faggot.
77. Nathan is a faggot.
That's what. 4 billion.
Nathan is a bitch.
And Nathan, it is fuck you for the 12,000th time from It Hurts. There you go.
Can we get
Correct.
some time made? I'm not at 12,000 yet. Don't put that on.
I'm just gonna say, if somebody here is under 4'11", we should copy the Wolf of Wall Street and do some midget tossing.
Well, I mean, let's take your shoes off.
I don't remember.
Your spot said
If he takes his
you're
shoes off,
you're a
he
big
won't be able to see above the curve. So let him have a shoe.
Hey, what happened with that boxing match? You can see that nigga feet is like.
You know, Nathan's too big of a bitch to even fucking fight, man. You know, he's all talk, all fluff.
It's all damn.
He said you learned nothing in the military, Nathan.
He's a fluffer.
Yeah, the military don't teach motherfuckers how to fight. What do you mean?
Actually, I beg to differ.
Yeah, some real niggas.
Every time I see a
You gotta get tested before we fight, bro.
Real niggas are hands on.
See him bitching out? You see him bitching out? See, listen,
Ray, I thought you said you were leaving, bro. You were out of here.
Shut up.
ISO, Nathan and Rayama, ISO.
Okay. So Nathan, so you can't get out of this now, Nathan. So wait. So real quick, Lady Lion, I'm gonna just say this because this is directed at Nathan, but just to answer what you were saying, are there programs that teach people how to box and how to do mixed martial arts in the military? Yeah, there's programs, but how many of those guys actually go through those programs and are actually successful?
I would say drill sergeants, but that would be both of my parents.
I don't see it.
Because I'm gonna make an anecdotal experience out of this conversation and censor myself. You're welcome.
Every
Give an
last one
example of what y'all do every day.
Okay, every last one of them
ISO with you and Nathan. ISO with you and
have
Nathan.
gotten their asses whooped by real boxers and real MMA guys.
I ain't seen
What
no.
is that
Hold on,
doing?
wait. I ain't never seen no military dude get his ass whooped by a boxer. I seen a military dude get his ass whooped by an MMA fighter. I ain't never seen no military dude get his ass whooped by a boxer. Unless they were boxing.
I have. No, they were boxing in the exhibition, yeah.
Oh, well, shit. Well, yeah. But if they just fighting like street beefs or something like that, no, the military dude don't do it.
No, I mean, listen, if you're talking about squaring up one-on-one, they're not really trained like that to really throw hands.
So Marshall,
That's
let's
not
go on politics.
It's not going to end well.
I think you should test that.
Yeah, I mean, but Nathan has a built-in excuse. You know how like he'll sit up here and say, "Oh, all boxers do," but I need to get tested because I don't want this dude got AIDS. You know what I'm saying? Like, or whatever the fuck he claimed or allegedly I have, according to him. That's a built-in excuse not to fight.
Actually, I think he wants you to get tested so that he's not charged with like attacking a disabled or something.
I think he said you got monkey AIDS.
Anyways, you're autistic, Finley. It's all good, you know. But anyways, Nathan.
He's fighting. Well, I got this right, y'all, but just go get that test, and then y'all can
Get the test. Like, what kind of gay ass shit is this? I mean, unless we're doing like a blood test, is he taking steroids? If you're talking about taking steroids or something like that, don't need steroids.
Well-known prevalent homosexual on Clubhouse, so it's understandable for him to want an HIV/AIDS. That's
this bitch. You understand what I'm saying?
You got to take into consideration.
Rich,
all that.
Wait, what is that one-on-one? You see how Nathan is not speaking and then many of us speaking for him?
One of those times where the rectum tore.
Nathan, you are a fucking
and the
coward.
penis had a cut on it.
And all that military moronic shit that you learned in the military is not good in any type of situation. I hope you know that.
Nobody cares. Take your private fight with him and go private.
That's not this
Yeah, man.
dumbass. Who the hell?
So anyway.
A man or a woman?
Y'all mute up.
I don't know.
Nathan off the mic. Mute up. Nathan off the mic. Nathan.
But didn't you say there was a picture circling on Clubhouse with you in the towel?
No! Yo! Wait a minute!
No. Not what I said, Nathan. But anyways, Nathan. No, I never said that.
Ask your haters if that's real or not.
Now, anyways, Nathan, do you want to box though?
Hey, Albert, you're telling me that you wasn't in a hotel, bro, and you had a towel on you with your boy, and you took a picture.
No.
Whoa!
No, man. That's sus.
Wait, hold on. Why you stuttering? Why you
Nathan.
stuttering all of a sudden?
Stuttering. I ain't stuttering for shit. What are you talking about?
You just did. You just stuttered just then.
I stuttered. Oh, stutter.
talking about Nathan talking
How about
about
Nathan? How about you?
Nathan's talking about
Maybe this nigga.
I'm not. Nathan's talking about a conversation they was having. Somebody asked Ray Alba about when they used to go and like travel and stuff to teach. And Ray Alba was talking about one of the guys that he had that had, like, I guess they bumped in the hotel room together, and when he got out the shower, he had a shower.
Oh no, that's all. Wait, lady, they bumped or they bumped? No. Bump with a K or bump with a B?
Two queens in the hotel
They
room.
bumped in the what?
No, you have to.
Stop making everything gay.
The way you said is fucked up. Anyways.
No, it's not messed up because that's what it's called. It's bump. When you share a room.
They bumped. They bumped.
This is why grown people will not come in here and actually have fruitful conversations, because you all act like elementary school children when it comes down to having a serious conversation. These two gentlemen have true life beef, and we trying to settle the business. And y'all want to act like doo-doo-heads.
Lady, shut up. So Ray just wants to be in proximity to Nathan's sweaty body. Okay? You want to hit that under any conditions possible.
Just open up, lady. You know what I'm saying? For this piece of shit.
I didn't throw up nothing. I'm trying to get
You see how, no, lady, you see what you're doing? I don't know if you know that you're doing it.
No, I'm not trying to do anything. I'm trying to tell you what Nathan's trying to
like
talk
running
about.
interference.
He's trying. Okay, I'll be quiet.
So real quick, Nathan, are you willing to get in the boxing ring and box?
After that hotel photo.
Hold on. For the record, I've been challenging Rialba to a boxing match for over a year.
You're a midget.
Hold on. Only have a patient. What's okay? Yeah, you're holding it in the bag. I have her hand. Yeah, I said only one condition. One condition is the loop has to jump.
You're a bitch. Oh shit. I'm sorry.
He's like 5'4". You know what I'm saying? He weighs like, he's trying to say, hey, Nathan's not that much taller than him. He's like 5'6", 5'7". He's a midget too.
Hey, you been on my show calling people midgets and shit. Come on, Rick.
Yeah, midgets. Yeah, like me slapping a midget is like, that's like slapping a midget.
What kind of boxing y'all gonna be doing where you gotta get tested?
Yeah, see that? You see, so hurts. If everybody just go on mute, let Nathan speak for himself because he tried to duck out of this shit the other week. So Nathan, I mean, can you box? I mean, can you throw a punch? You know how to throw a punch, man? Do you know how to use footwork? What you working with, man?
I'd rather be a bitch.
What you working with is crazy.
No, it's not crazy because it's not crazy.
Everybody mute up. ISO, everybody mute up. It's between Nathan and Ray.
So Nathan, I mean, everybody has work in the ring. Like, what do you do? Can you box on the inside? Can you throw a jab? What can you do, Nathan?
Yeah, put your legs in.
Yeah, it's gay as shit. I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. And you're a faggot. You're a rich. See, look, this is what I'm saying. Like, Nathan, by default, you're a coward. You're letting the other motherfuckers in this gay ass room.
Yeah, Nathan, you look real pussy right now. You got Hurts. This bitch ass nigga Hurts. The one talking for you. What the fuck? You got this pussy nigga Hurts fucking talking for you, nigga?
King. If you stop feeding the birds.
King, get out the car.
Yeah, get out the car.
got love.
Hey, I gotta leave y'all alone right now.
You're confusing the
Yo, nigga. Yo, you make make gay jokes for you, nigga? Yo, you ain't gonna do shit
I ain't
about
gonna
it.
sit up here and
What you gonna do about it?
you see this.
Slap you. I
See, he likes to be a coward. He likes to be. He likes when the confusion comes. He likes to dip out in the back door. You know what I'm saying? Shut your bitch ass up.
Who's back door?
Retard.
Can you phone me?
The exit stage left, basically. What do you mean? Like,
Can you put me in the arm?
Rich, you sound like a bitch. Rich sound like a bitch.
I'm gonna talk under you. That's okay.
See, look.
You can hear it.
You're right. He said dog shit.
Things up here.
Man,
She
doesn't move.
I hear the retard like jaw happy. Why is it so?
Shit.
Oh,
You know,
Yeah,
it's
she got you, Ray. Yeah, she was funny as shit.
man.
Gagging too. She made you.
Yeah, bro. Hey, Hurts, you know what's so funny about Tally? You know what's so funny about
Okay, this is Darren LaHood, Elite Gun Grabber, Second Amendment. Okay, everybody, this is the Darren LaHood Elite Gun Grabber Second Amendment analysis video from candidate John Kidover, 16th District here in Illinois. Good evening, everybody. This is candidate-elect Kidover for the 16th District. This article is about LaHood. Rep. LaHood signals support for raising minimum age to buy an assault weapon by Jordan Meade. This was released June 6, 2022. This is about elitist Darren LaHood who wants to get rid of your firearms here in Illinois and across the whole United States of America. Republican Congressman Darren LaHood, during Friday's U.S. Military Academy appointee reception, LaHood represents the greater Peoria area. Less than halfway through this year, the Gun Violence Archives reports the United States has now seen at least 240 mass shootings. That includes shootings in Tulsa, Uvalde, and Buffalo. President Biden asked Congress on Thursday to either ban assault weapons or raise the legal age to purchase them from 18 to 21 across the nation. Speaking Friday in Peoria, U.S. Rep. Darren LaHood, an anti-constitutionalist when it comes to the Second Amendment, said he, too, sees an issue with the national legal age for purchasing an assault weapon. One thing that I think defies common sense is you can be 18, you can't purchase a beer, you can't rent a car, you can't rent a hotel room, but you can get an AR-15 or get an assault weapon. First of all, Dr. LaHood, I don't know why you think you can't rent or a hotel room or a car if you're 18. I think looking at whether states should raise the age on that or how we should do that. I think that's something that Congress is looking at, said LaHood, who represents parts of Greater Peoria and Bloomington Normal. But LaHood said raising the legal purchasing age needs to be looked at through a state-by-state lens. Issues in Wyoming are different in California. Illinois is different from Florida. Rhode Island is different than Iowa. So letting states decide that I think is important. Again, completely avoiding the Constitution. LaHood said he also believes enforcement of red flag laws should also be up to each individual state. Red flag laws prevent anyone who presents a threat to themselves or others from legally buying a firearm. LaHood said he's open to new restrictions on who can purchase guns considering the gravity of recent shootings. We have gun laws on the books right now that need to be enforced. For instance, if you're a convicted felon, you can't have a weapon. If you've been convicted of domestic violence, you can't have a weapon. If you've been adjudicated with a mental illness problem, you can't have a weapon. We need to enforce our laws, LaHood said. LaHood also suggested investing leftover COVID-19 funds given to schools towards preventing school shootings, similar to Uvalde. So I just want to point out that Darren LaHood is a gun grabber elitist. He doesn't believe in the Constitution. In fact, young Republicans and young patriots should be training with firearms and learning how to properly store as well as how to shoot. At the age of 18, it should be part of some type of a national summer type of National Guard training, really, for the massive majority of our population here in America. If you don't agree with Darren LaHood and his gun-grabbing ways, follow me at Instagram.com/John Kidover. This is Candidate Kidover. I'm doing this podcast and this video in conjunction with my campaign manager here, Max Rice. I want to show some of the issues here. So again, go to Instagram.com/John Kidover. Here you can see a little more content. It says one thing that I think defies common sense is you can be 18. Okay, same thing. So again, this is Darren LaHood. This is the campaign to replace Darren LaHood, to primary and to change him out of the 16th district. He's not fit to be in office. He is a vaccinologist. He lied to you, encouraged everybody to get vaccinated in order to stop the spread. He doesn't deserve to be in office anymore, and I need your help to get him out. This is John Kidover, the 16th District elect here in Illinois. Please like, share, subscribe to this video. Okay, everybody, this is Clown House. Hope you enjoyed.
I think we gotta start a new room. It's only fair.
I think it's only fair, honestly.
The papaya saying her side.
Yeah, I know.
You gotta kick Monica. I think you gotta kick Monica. That's fair.
That is a
You gotta kick Monica. Happening.
Nathan, you know what, Nathan, if you gotta kick Rich, you know what, I'm willing to deal with, I'm willing to have her make that sacrifice.
I'm willing to make that second kick, Finley.
I'm trying to show the room what consistency looks like. In appliance size, that was never her name. And we can't verify.
Huey is here.
Hold on, can I think?
Yeah.
Please.
Sorry. Hello?
As a man?
Yeah.
Okay. And no one came forward. And what's her name? Then yeah, I think Monica doesn't serve her kids. That's what consistency is.
Well, Huey, I pinged you because
He's been waking this nigga up
If
for
I
6
may,
days now. He finally wakes up, and
really
it's
quick,
him that woke up.
Just really quick. So, Huey, I know that you and Pulp have been friends the longest on the app. I think she followed you into the room. If you're not able to speak, that's okay. Did she ever use her real name in her profile?
Like when she first.
Just her first name. Just her first name.
So the silence is consent.
You just said on stage. Damn, Nathan, shut up.
Yes, but why?
Okay, so the answer is yes.
There you go.
Does it mean that
first got in the app?
Yes. Monica, did you know this? Did you know
Monica,
Monica?
I used to use my first name when I first got in the app. And though none of y'all know my first name, but
All right. I want to say that despite what Clubhouse was saying when I signed up for the app, I'm gonna use my fake name. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay? Because I previously had a government job, and I just know the depths of the ability they have to track you, and so regardless, I'm gonna use. Yeah.
Solomon out of Cali, that's my real name.
Anyway, you're not helping.
The proper word is irregardless.
I don't like that word. You fucking know it, Concrete.
Concrete, I was waiting to make sure you was messing up on purpose. You don't know the mess up words.
No, it's one of those words that people like the Hispanics forced on us by using it incorrectly over a period of.
Why are you guys doing this? Y'all let Chili need to speak up. Come on, they was booty clapping us everywhere.
I want us to reopen the room so we have
Still reopen the room though.
But still, that ain't fair.
I do wanna. Okay, so.
Huey has been a friend so long.
Knowledge, we all use our freaking real names we first got in the
No,
app.
we didn't.
That's what the rules were.
Okay, now I want to say also, I'm not gonna ask, but I would say someone who is a friend of Monica should ask if she was aware
No such thing.
that Jinx used or Papaya used her real name previously, or was her point of reference the back channel?
I guess friends. Yeah, she asked for an impossibility. Nobody is friends with Monica.
And at the end of the day, my point is the fact that nobody in this group, Chillism, didn't know this information other than Huey, who didn't share it when she came in. And Monica was told in the back channel. And the fact that it was shared to us, like, we didn't need to know that information.
Let's run this stupid argument again. Let's do it one more time.
Autistic.
Let's do it one more time. Don't
This is autism. This is autism, ladies and gentlemen.
Y'all don't know what consistency looks like. I'm trying to show you guys. Please learn. Learn from me, okay? This is what consistency looks like. So once again, I opened parameters earlier on what the Pacific. I said with any parameters, if it doesn't fit this X criteria, then yes, I agree. There should be a punishment. And then everyone was like, oh, what's the punishment? And I gave you what the punishment was. And guess what? It did not fit that criteria. And now you're just saying, no, it still doesn't matter. So that's the opposite of consistency. Guys, you need to do better.
Yeah, which is more important? Consistency or harm of your members?
Good evening, everybody. This is candidate-elect Kid Over for the 16th District. This article is about
No. Just answer the question. Just answer the question. You talking to yourself now? Are you talking to yourself now? Are you talking to yourself now?
I was cut off.
Yeah, so answer the question. That's a lie. That's another fucking lie. That's another fucking lie. That's a lie. But anyway, just answer the question. Just answer your question.
I was cut off.
Just answer the question. You ain't gotta run. You don't want. I don't want you to run. I don't want you to run. Just answer the question. What's the alternative? Consistency or the harm of your members? You don't want to. Exactly. Yeah, that's get back. Yeah, that's get back. We're gonna get it in blood. Yes, we're gonna get it in blood. Yes, we get it in blood. Yes. We're gonna get it in blood. That's per usual. Nope, we're getting it in blood. Get it in blood. Nope, get it in blood. Get it in blood.
I've been trying to teach you guys for a while what consistency looks like.
We don't care about. You don't care about consistency.
Why? Try to be consistent.
That's consistent.
It does not care about consistency.
Why? Therefore, X. This is how consistency works. This is how logic works. Please,
You're not ASR. Stop pretending. Please stop.
Listen.
Wait, can I finish what I
That's a real logician.
Let me real quick, Ray. You can go right after.
Whoops.
For consistency's sake and for reputation's sake for this room, whatever reputation we
Good
have.
evening, everybody. This is
It would probably be best if you guys made a new rule. Present it.
You already lied. You already lied.
How did I lie on it? What are you talking about?
This nigga don't even know what lying is. Oh my gosh.
Confirmed that she did not have that name.
How was that a
No,
lie?
she said that
How was that a lie?
It's not right. You just said she did.
He was wrong. How was that a lie? Go ahead.
Because
Tell me I don't know what a lie is. Say I don't know what a lie is.
You're asking the question.
Say I don't know what a lie is.
You're asking the question. The answer to the question is Nathan said, and I quote, I don't believe you because.
How does that make it a lie? Go ahead.
I was saying was Nathan and Nathan was I don't believe you because you already know lies.
Yeah, how does that make it a lie? Go ahead.
Statement that you made.
How does that make it a lie? Go ahead.
That was a statement that I made. That was a lie. Doesn't mean a lie.
Doesn't even know what a lie is.
How
Doesn't know what a lie is. Somebody teach this man. Teach this man. There you go, Rich.
How am I
There you go.
being mistaken?
Yeah, she got wrong
She
information.
said she could have lied.
There was no need to bring up her real name in the argument. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Now I learn what a lie is
I'm
today,
all for
hopefully.
free speech.
Bro, we already know what it
Free
is.
speech.
All
She
of
can
us.
do whatever she wants, but at the end of the day, when we're talking to it, in reality, the reason she did it to be spiteful. Why would she bring up a name that nobody in here knew, right? Or at least 99% didn't know, randomly in an argument with her? What's the point of bringing that up? Other than to be like spiteful, like, hey, I remember your real name. I'm gonna be spiteful and act like a mother figure and be like,
Information that
Stacy.
it's already public.
How is it public?
That's all I'm saying, bro.
How is it public?
Why did you say spiteful? That's all it is.
What? Oh, you're saying it
At the
was
end of the day, she's
public.
spiteful. That's all it is.
Was this past tense? You know that, right?
The answer to your question is. The reason why the argument was she made a statement and she said, hey, I know you were calling me Monica Stan 5 or something. Oh, sorry. Monica Stan 7 or something like that. I don't get the reference. But apparently she was making fun of Monica. And Monica responded with, hey, okay, I can do the same thing, insert name. I can do the same thing. With the response to someone being spiteful towards her.
Why'd you say insert name?
Hey, concrete. Just because you're not
She just said,
Just say concrete. This is all good.
concrete, just because you're not familiar with the fucking website Four Bangers, which is actually about Honda Civics and shit, doesn't mean that it doesn't fucking exist. Just because you didn't know Paul's fucking real name didn't mean that it wasn't public
doesn't even
information.
understand.
You're an idiot. How does that not fucking work?
Past tense, present tense.
If she put it out to the public, it's public information.
People just like you.
Oh my god, if she put it out to the public, it's public. You guys are idiots.
I'm not condemning her.
Yes, that's the whole argument. That's the whole argument that the dumbass porn stars try to argue. Because they do fucking 30 pornos or one porno, and then they're like, 20 years later, like, I can't believe people are bringing up I did porno 20 years ago. Yeah, that shit's public. Yeah, it is. You put your name out there for the whole world to know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You didn't know you could make
Concrete, you've done gay porn. If one of us strikes it up, it is not doxing. Damn, bro.
Fuck up off that mic.
Leave it to
Johnny
me.
has
That's the fuck up off that mic. No loud for no fucking reason.
Paul was removed from the room because she removed the room. Shut up.
Yeah, and that was because she was gonna move to Monica, and that was the reason why she did that was because there was nothing done about you doxing her. So
He doesn't get to.
if you was already confirmed,
Your question is, hold on, Monica. What made you do that, Monica? Why did you randomly bring up that name that
She's a piece of crap. That's why. She's dishonest. She's a piece of crap.
I mean, she's honest, but we all have to be honest.
Honest, Rich, shut up, Rich.
When I said
I just want to know her honest opinion. Why? Did she do it because she was upset and got upset and so she needed to throw a dig back at her? And so she remembered her real name and was going to say it? What's the reason, Monica? That's all we want to know. We're not trying to shut you down. You could free speech absolutist. But let me tell us the real reason why you did it.
Because she
Rich, shut up. No, it's not public anymore. Shut up, bro. Shut your dumbass up.
Okay, I am wanted for Nathan or Knowledge to ask the question that I posed because them her friends. Okay, she
Them are friends.
No, you dumb bitch. I am Southern. I don't know why
Oh, okay. So
you
same
all
thing.
forget it. It's not even like I completely drop my accent all the fucking time. You guys just don't know what you're listening to. That's what I think. Yeah. You even breathe like you're retarded. What was that?
I forgot you slave talk. Damn, sorry.
Oh, you mean like
Soup, Monica. That would be awesome. Let's see if we can get some legal precedent on the line where somebody has it's like a domain specific thing, right? So in a particular domain is private. And so she's saying, okay, I can go outside this domain. I can take your public information, or I can go in the past once you've made something private. And I can utilize that in the present, even though your intention was for it to be private. Ooh, that would be good. I hope you get sued, Monica. You know what? I'm going to encourage her to sue you so we can just see if we can like work this shit out in the real world, right? That'd be awesome. Concrete, what is Pope's real name? I don't know, bro.
Can I ask something?
No, I don't think she already said what it was.
Are we using the actual definition of doxing?
I'm gonna ask her to sue you. You can get sued with it. You can get sued with it. Here comes Dylan. Here comes Ashley. $400. You can get sued for the $400, right, Monica? I'm gonna tell her to sue
I'm asking for clarity when it provides the rules.
Maybe she should sue Monica. That's what makes
Ashley acknowledges
Monica
it was.
should
If you change your name today to something else and we called you Ashley tomorrow, would that be doxing?
For me, I don't think it is.
No, it's not. There you go.
False equivalence, right? Because there's a reason that there's a such thing called statute of limitations. That's why it's a freaking false equivalence.
Yeah,
right?
nothing to
This
apply.
girl
Because you try to get understanding of the
we
rules
all,
and all.
I use my real name. I use my entire real name.
I'm so sorry, but Rich, shut the fuck up as always. And Ashley, I believe he's responding to you. Just let him land. You'll have to unmute.
So that's why there's a statute of limitation, right? The yesterday argument does not freaking fly, right? Most of us use our real names. I used my entire real name when I first got here because I thought those were the rules. Those were the rules. Right? I never thought to actually to give myself an alias or remove my first name until I ran into spaces such as this, right? And so I stopped using my
Good evening, everybody. This is candidate-elect Kidover for the 16th District. This article is about LaHood. LaHood signals support for raising the minimum age to buy an assault weapon by Jordan Meade. This was released June 6, 2022. This is about elitist Darren LaHood who wants to get rid of the firearms from across the United States of America. Republican Congressman Darren LaHood during Friday's U.S. military.
My point is that I have an expectation of privacy, right? So the argument that you put on the public issue, no, if you make a move with an expectation of privacy, right? This is why I ain't never been to court. Well, some of y'all have been to court. Y'all just weren't paying attention because you were just pretty much being handcuffed and taken downstairs. But when you go to court, you look at
breathe.
and she had an expectation of privacy before she changed her freaking name to something that had nothing to do with her freaking name. And even in Monica's own freaking admission, she didn't know her freaking. She didn't know.
Welcome to another episode of Low IQ Dumb People that talk about nothing all day long. Hello, Enigma, Barbie, Felipe, Roivas. Roivas is the biggest loser in this barbecue. Pass me the coleslaw, Roivas. Maybe a Miller High Life and some beans and some barbecue chicken, please. Thanks, Roivas. See you at the party. Bye-bye.
Look through all your friends and go look through the replays and be like, holy shit, that's Finley's real name. Which is exactly what happened with one of my friends who's from the Netherlands, who the guy that does Mohammed is a pedophile. Mohammed is he's that guy. And if you go back and look through his original first room he was in, it shows that he was in a fucking Pakistani room, and then he's Pashtuni, and he's actually fucking ex-Muslim. And then everybody started parading him because he made it sound like he was a white guy from the Netherlands.
Yeah,
So like, bro, we can look at anybody can look through your shit.
you want to protect me?
I'm trying to tell them the dogs are
Monica,
dogs.
Monica, you know what I'm gonna do?
Come on, man.
I ain't going to be the person. I was talking first. You heard me talking first. You heard me talking first. Anyway, so Monica, because I was talking first. I was actually talking about Rachel Landing so that I could get in there after this, and then this asshole decided that he wanted to jump in there, but I'm not gonna talk. Anyway, you gotta get in there. Anyway, so Monica, because I am not a piece of shit, and because I thought about it and it's really bad,
Just because
I
you're
don't
now.
want
So what I was going to say,
even though you're a piece of shit, I don't even want to encourage anybody to get to sue you, right? But you should be mindful of how you treat I know you get mad, but someone's personal privacy is very important.
Remember somebody's name on Clubhouse.
Violating that because you're a piece of shit isn't a good thing.
Yeah,
You should really reconsider it, right? So you did it to fucking Stilgar. You did it to Paul.
Question, I
You
was
did it to
asking you what's the
Stilgar.
statute of
You did it
limitation
to Paul.
for remembering
You
somebody's
did it
name
to
on Clubhouse.
Stilgar.
Watch all of it for you. Finally, what is the statute of limitation for remembering someone's name on Clubhouse?
Really sad.
Can you tell us what the law is, Finley?
Kicking people out of the room, reporting people. Like Monica.
Concrete, my mic's bigger, bro.
My bad, right? It's really sad. So I wouldn't even want you to get sued because I understand that maybe in a civil lawsuit you could get like $10,000, $15,000 judgment against you, and that would be really deleterious to your finances.
What I'm trying to say is
Just
that
think of it now.
now
You're a real piece of shit. Don't do that anymore.
So to Rich and Knowledge's stupid question, right? I use that as an example. This is how I know y'all don't have comprehension skills sometimes. And that's
I'm trying
fine.
to help you.
I use it as an example, right? And I also, it's funny, Arkita and Anap, you ignored the part where I said totality of circumstance, right? And if this were in court, and she said that Monica admitted that she didn't get it from a public domain, she got it from a back channel, that would double prove that God dang it, I can't think of her freaking name. The professor wanted privacy. Papaya wanted freaking privacy, right? And she admitted. She didn't say I got it from her own profile. She said she got it from a back channel. So finding someone that saw the whole profile would be irrelevant. That wouldn't even be freaking irrelevant because the person that did it didn't get it from a public source.
Now, also, I want to add, I was simply telling the truth. I was not advocating for anybody. And again, I admonished Monica immediately when I heard the name.
Well, I don't agree it was right. Like I'm trying to get clarity on whether or not it's doxing. So, Monica, I'm going to use you as an example. If Monica sent me a back channel and she opened up and she told me that she had done porn, and I brought it to a room, versus if I went online and I found a porn she made on I don't know, a website, and I brought that to a room, wouldn't the first one? That's an example that was used earlier, but like if I had because I could have found that out online easily, right? Wouldn't the second one be doxing? But I'm unclear on whether or not the first one would be, because I mean she freely told the information. You know, she freely gave out the information. I'm just trying to get clarity. I'm not I don't agree with if somebody gives you information to bring it to a stage. I don't think that's right, but I'm trying to get clarity on whether or not it's doxing.
Yeah, can we see if
You didn't bring it yourself, and someone else found it on the internet and brought it on the staff. That's doxing.
Somebody told somebody the information.
Even if it was revealed privately and shared publicly, I would consider that like a lighter form of doxing because it wasn't her full name, it was her first name.
Galaxy, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to ask Kelly a question. Can we ask Galaxy, because it sounds like Galaxy's trying to dox Monica by saying the last name that starts with a J, and he keeps yelling.
goes out with named Pat Jackson on the end. If y'all don't know that, Danny, y'all not familiar.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you were saying that was her last name. I guess I'm not familiar with that.
Both Rich and Galaxy.
Yo, I was trying to protect Monica.
Do you want to know why? I don't even know why you're even talking.
I don't believe in God.
It is such a